From the deserts of the American Southwest, now to the jungles of Mesoamerica, the same shape appears. Cut into temples, carved into tombs, and drawn into their belief systems. Coincidence? Or connection? I'm Christine. I'm an anthropologist, and you're watching Our Forgotten Past. In our first episode, we looked at the T-doors of the American Southwest, doorways that frame the path of the sun in architecture. Now we will follow the symbol south of the border, through deserts, highlands, and tropical rainforests, where it changes form, but it does not fade. At Monte Albán, Mitla, and Palenque, the T still marks a threshold between one realm and another. Sometimes a passage to walk through, sometimes a portal for something else. High above the Oaxaca Valley rises Monte Albán, a Zapotec city founded around 500 BCE. The temples stand on leveled mountaintops, aligned to the sun and stars. And among the hundreds of tombs found here, one stands apart, Tomb 104. Its entrance forms a perfect T, a portal leading into painted chambers of their ancestors and rain gods. Inside, the walls once glowed in red and turquoise, spirals, butterflies, and clouds. To the Zapotecs, the butterfly was the symbol of physical transformation, and some interpret the T as the Earth's womb. But either way you look at it, it marked a passage from one world to another. Centuries later, the new city inherited Monte Albán's geometry. At Mitla, the place of the dead, palace walls bear T-shaped doorways framed by intricate mosaic bands, patterns that never repeat. Each door here opens to a patio, and each patio to a corridor of light and shadow. Architecture as theology, the mathematics forming the sacred. Nearby at Yagul, similar T-doors appear in the residence of the elite, an inheritance of design, not a coincidence. By 200 BCE, another city rose on the Mexican plateau, Teotihuacán, the place where gods are born. By 450 CE, it was the largest city in the Americas, a cosmic blueprint of pyramid and avenues aligned to the stars and planets. In the compounds of Tepantitla and Titetla, murals show deities breathing streams of wind and rain, forces of creation and renewal. No T-doors stand here, but the idea behind them does. Breath, other worlds, and transformation. And centuries later, the Maya would write that same concept as a T-shaped glyph, Ik, meaning air and life force. Deep in the Chiapas jungle, we find the T again, at Palenque, ruled by Puuc. Here, palace walls are pierced by T-shaped windows. The engineers say that they were to ventilate the halls. The priests believed they channeled Ik, the divine breath. And when the wind moves through them, it's as if the temple is breathing. Acoustic tests here have detected a low resonance inside the corridors, the voice of creation. Across the Yucatan, the Puuc architects perfected form. At Uxmal, thousands of mosaic stones create masks of the rain god Cha, their mouths framed by T-shaped doors below. At Sayil and Kabáh, palaces rise in tiers, each level opening through that same signature shape. The T that once sealed tombs, here frames temples of the sky. Farther south at Copán, The T leaves the architecture and enters their language. On stelae and stairways, Maya scribes carved the T-shaped glyph Ik, the symbol of wind, breath, and life force. And to write Ik was to write the invisible, to give form to air itself. The T had become sound, a bridge between matter and the unseen. Across 3,000 years and 2,000 miles, the T keeps appearing in tombs, palaces, and glyphs. Different hands, different tongues, the same geometry, the same idea, breath moving through matter. Was this a shared language of sacred design, or an echo of a memory older than what we know? Archaeology gives dates and stones. Meaning travels like wind, unseen, but connecting everything it touches. Stand before one of these doorways today and listen, and you'll hear it. Wind moving through stone. The same force that once stirred fires on pyramid altars. The ancient builders believed sound was sacred, that creation began not with light, but with breath. Maybe that's what the T marked all along. The moment when silence becomes sound, where spirit takes form. The symbol now journeys farther south, into the Andes and beyond. And it changes once again, still carved in stone, still carrying the memory of something ancient. In the next episode, we follow the shape to South America, where the doors of the gods are waiting to be opened again.